Hello, and guess who's back? To the Nerd Paradise podcast with your hosts, the Pinoy Boy Wonder Marky B.
Your concerned citizen, Harvey.
And your spawn of hell, Matthew.
And I'm back from outer space. Now, with that look upon your... He looks like he's gonna kill me. Anyways, we're back.
The fading tan upon his face.
Yes, the fading tan upon my face.
Yeah. He's actually browner than normal.
But yes, I am back from the jungle.
Three Dorketeers are all back together again.
Yes, we're back
So,
to the awful.
we're kind of late 1 week because... Funny story.
He's a moron.
Yes, exactly. I was so wrapped up in trying to pack everything up for when you were about to leave.
That he forgot his Meemaw.
No, that was the stupid airline problem.
Which airline did you go with?
We went with Ava Air.
Both ways?
Yeah.
Guess you're not going to do that again.
No. But their food was fantastic, but for airplane food, but not the point.
But
it's still airplane food.
But their grandma counseling policy is something we kind of have to disagree with.
Yes. Also, I'm pretty sure I don't want to go back to Taipei anymore. Seeing Hello Kitty over and over again kind of shocked me and disturbed me in a sort of way that nothing can repair.
You've been touched in a way that you can't ever show anyone.
No. But yes, I kind of did a stupid mistake by forgetting my wallet in my grandmother's purse when I was out one day, and then forgot that it was there, and when we got back, all my information's on that card, all on the cards in my wallet. Yeah. Took a week before she got back.
Thankfully, his phone and passport weren't also there.
No. I'm not that stupid. The first thing in my mind was, don't forget the passport.
Oh, that's at least something.
You forgot your passport. You forgot your passport.
He wasn't on a train.
Thankfully, no. That would be a hell of a long trip back.
Yeah.
Train?
Underground, underwater. It would be really complicated. It's rare, but it happens.
So yeah, other than that, I've been kind of busy the past few weeks. As soon as I got back, people wanted me to do stuff, and I had work.
You got priorities here, Marky B.
Yes, I know. But I'm back. We're here to do this. Let's get this shit started, and let's get things flung to the wall and see if it sticks.
Yeah, well, let's start with the obvious. Pokemon.
Yes. Two news info about two Pokemon games, actually. First one, of course, most of you know this already. For those who haven't, shame on you.
Yeah, what do? Live under a rock?
Oh,
I'm sorry, not a rock. A graveler.
Or a golem. Or worse, a nose pass. But, yes, the new, what's coming out in June 18th, the Pokemon Conquest game. AKA, if you're that into the Japanese, you Japanesophiles, Nobunaga's Ambition / Pokemon.
Yes, we're finally going to get a Pokemon, RTS game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
It's still turn-based, I believe.
Yes. And also for the DS.
Yes, they have not transferred over to the 3DS yet. Which is a very weird thing for Nintendo to actually still be holding on to its old system.
I'm pretty glad for that, because at the moment, I've still been hanging tight to the DS Lite for the fact that it gives the Game Boy Advance a lot, and because right now it's pretty superfluous for me to dish out for another DS when the one I have right now, for all intents and purposes, works just fine.
Hey,
What's wrong with those bumpers again, Harvey?
Okay, ever since the Game Boy SP, Nintendo has been screwing people over on handheld games with their shoulder buttons. It is a known fact. It is the most
I had that problem, and remember what I told you, how I repaired it?
What did you do? Compressed air?
Well, if you call compressed air the air between my lips, sure.
The fact that blowing on it is still a viable way of solving Nintendo things goes to show you just how fucking evil and stupid they are.
They're not evil. That's genius.
Did you try turning it off? Yes. Did you try blowing on it? My game doesn't work. What's going on? Is this you? Try air and force. My God, it's amazing! 1995, order now and we'll send you a free slap upside the head, you fucking idiot. And I think I'm done again.
I guess you need to get that out of the way.
Okay, so back to Pokemon. I think I kind of shit my pants a little.
It's been in my system forever.
Yes.
Not just the dust, that whole rage.
Hey, you cannot bag on a system that works. Even on the Wii, it works.
Again, it's kind of hard to see Harv get angry. Really?
It works on every single Nintendo system.
Especially to see Harv get violent. Like he did just there.
A slap upside the head's not violent. But again, that's my standards.
The righteous rage of a closed palm. Oh my lord. So yeah.
So Pokemon Conquest.
Someone needs
June 18th. Get it. Good. Okay.
Yes.
Now for the main attraction.
Yes. Black and White 2. The Pokemon game that everyone is waiting for. Even in Japan still. More information has been released in the past month that we've missed on updating thanks to someone being missing and out of the country.
On the bright side, it means we have a whole lot of information to tell you right up front, right now.
Yes. Alright, where to begin? New forms, new information, new trainers, new gym leaders.
Well, let's
an
start,
Ice Age.
Yes. Let's start off from the new Pokemon forms because that's the current theme with the whole.
The
new Pokemon.
genies have new forms.
Yes. Remember when we told you that Kyurem had new forms? Now the genies have new forms.
Yes.
Kyurem has another form after his new form.
He has a what? No, he doesn't.
No, he does. Like you get the first form, like the first
straight up
Kyurem, and then another form which is either and
then the powered up form.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we saw that. I forgot about those. But yeah, the genies
keeps getting more complicated. Why?
Have new forms. One of them looks like a bird. Actually, two of them look like birds.
And then
one's a plane?
No,
what?
One of them looks like a little. I would say squirrel of like a sort. It's on four legs.
It's weird. Yeah,
and it has a curled tail, so I assume squirrel.
It looks weird, and they have not announced if there's going to be stat or move pool changes to these new forms.
Well, I'm guessing one of them is... the squirrel thing is Landorus, and I'm guessing they don't get Levitate anymore.
Actually, I haven't mentioned...
Wasn't Landorus a flying type, though?
None of them had Levitate. They had...
They're all flying.
One of them had Prankster, another one had Sandforce.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandforce.
All of them were flying. I was like, where did Levitate come from?
Okay.
Yeah, the only failure from Nintendo that's flying and Levitate is Fan Rotom.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And you'd think because they would do that, they would have at least given Rotom, I don't know, a Dream World ability so that fan form would be viable at some point.
Yeah.
Oh well, who cares?
Also, maybe this time we'll get the Pokemon we haven't had yet.
Yeah, we're still missing 3 legendaries here. No, 4 legendaries.
Yeah.
Genesect, Miletta.
The water horse thingy.
Yeah, little dude.
Yeah. Keldeo, and what's that last one? No, I think that's it.
No, 3.
That's just those 3. Yeah, we're still missing those.
Not to mention some of the older
Nintendo, you're kind of...
Yeah, you're kind of dropping the ball here. Also, we just realized something. If the Keldeo event is going to be exclusive to Black and White 2, they better have put in a different weight for him to get his exclusive move.
Yeah.
Because the More of Icarus is not available in Black and White 2 from the images. Because that's part of the over part of the Unova, where the More of Icarus is. And that's where Keldeo would have learned his signature move if you had the other 3 Musketeers.
Yes.
Maybe it's a throwback, or maybe they'll release Keldeo for Black and White to transfer over.
If they're going to do that, they would have to do it within the next month.
Well, hopefully they get their asses on it, if that's the case.
I mean, he's supposed to be released for the movie 15, but they haven't announced how or when.
Maybe it'll just come with the signature move anyway.
again, you guys.
The event's a bit more in the game is a bit more than just the signature move. It's also a couple of battles.
I'm surprised someone who's very extreme hasn't gone and sued Nintendo for what's
negligence?
No, not negligence, but forgot the word. Forgot the term.
Plagiarism?
Not plagiarism.
False advertising.
False advertising.
Oh, why? What's that?
Because.
Well, it's when you advertise
I
something.
know what that is, jackass! I know what exactly would be the lawsuit about.
Well,
okay.
You had the 3 Pokemon that were advertised, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not really in the game yet, per se.
Yeah, but you cannot sue over that because their coding is still in the game.
True.
Just because they're not available doesn't mean anything. That's like suing a company, any other gaming company that has of yet unreleased DLC just because the coding's in the game.
Okay.
It's not possible. The code is still in the game. There's hacked versions of these Pokemon out there anyways. Fact of the matter is that it's just not the time for them to release the official version. Okay? If you hack the game, you can have one.
I'm just saying. I'm surprised no radical person hasn't done that yet.
It's still pretty shitty for them to have all of this set up.
Most Americans that play Pokemon aren't that radical or stupid, and most Japanese don't like doing frivolous lawsuits.
Yeah, most of the radical people that have to do with Pokemon are pretty against it.
Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to Pokemon, nobody that would be suing Nintendo over Pokemon would be suing over that. They'd be suing over things like what PETA would be suing them over.
Yeah, pretty much no one who would sue Nintendo about Pokemon knows fuck all about it. No one who would actually do the research and know what they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Would take this to court.
I mean, some of the people that even quote Pokemon know nothing about it. I mean, there was that American politician that quoted Lugia's song from movie 2, and not until he resignated from his bid for the presidency did he finally admit that was from the Pokemon movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which I also have to mention, the woman that sang that song recently died. May she rest in peace.
Oh shit.
Ooh, okay.
But I still have to give the guy props for quoting a Pokemon movie in politics.
He gets props for quoting it, but he loses points for not checking his sources.
I suppose.
Now, on to the characters. I'm trying to keep the ball moving again.
Oh yeah.
So, with the characters, there are going to be some new ones. Some that have been released already. You know, the main characters and
yes,
the rival. And
the rival from Black and White, the male rival at least, is one of the new gym leaders. While the female rival from Black and White is the new professor that gives you your Pokemon.
Is that a...
No, what I heard was that the rival will be still your rival. Going through the whole gym leader stuff. But...
No, the guy that's your rival from Black and White...
Yeah, Sharon will be
a gym leader.
A gym leader.
Okay.
That's what I'm.
Yeah,
Sharon's
a gym leader.
I thought you were saying the rival from 2 is going to be a gym leader.
No. I said from Black and White. I didn't add 2 to that.
Okay.
For a second, I thought you guys were saying that N was a gym leader, and that would have just fucked my mind. No.
N's still on his little
Pokemon
Jesus journey. But he will be returning. It's just they haven't announced what role he'll be playing.
What and in what way is he returning? Is he returning for the main game plot, or is he returning for some event later in the game?
Alder will also be returning.
Well, yes. Well, the champion would have to return.
Bell...
Mind you, it would have been cooler if instead of Alder being the champion, your character from Black and White would have been the champion instead.
Yeah, I think...
And a la their style of you having to fight Red at the end of... Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
True.
Well, Red, you have to go through the old gym leaders and
either way though, it would have still been cool to actually have to fight the actual champion, not the champion that's holding his place.
Yeah, since Red, no one's really given too many shits about champions anymore.
Yeah. No, but honestly, Alder's back. There's a couple of other new gym leaders.
There's a water gym leader that looks like a surfer again.
Yes, going back to Brawly.
And then we have
a goth rocker chick.
Which I'm guessing is electric.
I think electric.
It kind of makes sense, really.
Yeah,
it does.
And her dad has something to do with Pokemon movies, which is what's replacing the musical in this game.
She's the
apparently
one that we saw in the trailer, right?
What?
She's the one that we saw in the trailer.
Yeah, the one with like the mop top.
Who looked a lot like Elisa.
Elisa will be back as well. From what I've heard, she will be part of the Battle Frontier.
Okay.
Well, not Battle Frontier, but
the Battle Subway or whatever.
And whatever they call it in this
her
game.
Hair will be black.
Interesting. No, the real thing I'm looking forward to is the Pokemon World Tournament that they announced in this game.
Yes.
Where you will be able to challenge every single champion, gym leader, Elite Four member from any of the previous games.
Fight all the people!
Yeah. Or fight with them in double battles. Now, this brings up a good question. How is Giovanni allowed to participate in this? He's a known criminal.
He's just that badass. I mean, really. Check it out.
Yeah.
I think Giovanni was one of the first ones announced for this.
You gotta also remember that Giovanni is not only just a criminal mastermind, he's also, if you know mafia bosses, they kind of buy into shit.
They have
enough
hands
money
in everything
to buy into
those
stuff.
poor boys.
Oh, God.
No, thankfully he's not involved at all with the fucking religious fanatics of the Pokemon criminal universe.
But anyways, yeah, so that's going to be really interesting to be able to fight against any of the past trainers. I mean, what kind of new teams are they going to have that you would not have seen beforehand from all four generations now?
Oh, crap. Red and blue versus you guys.
Not to mention, because
oh my god, that would be the most epic battle ever, being able to fight red and blue together.
Considering that they've had they've had different gym leaders and Elite Four members that have used the same type.
I forgot to mention also Battle Frontier members also.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Battle Frontier people from the games as well. I forgot to mention them.
Yeah, so with type combinations, everything going on, they're going to have to make everything fresh, but keep it unique per each trainer, because that's, if you want a lot of overlap, that's pretty crazy.
Well, you've got almost 700 Pokemon. I think there's going to be very few instances of overlap.
Yes, but how many can you get that are actually top tier enough, or cool, or signature enough that there's not going to be...
Well, almost every gym leader in the games has had their at least signature Pokemon.
Yeah, so there's one.
There's at least that. I mean, Brock obviously is going to have his Steelix at that point.
Yeah.
Misty's going to have her Starmie. Lieutenant Surge, of course, is Raichu. Need I go on? Everyone's got their own signature Pokemon and a couple of others that they'll have in between. There may be some overlap just cuz, but not enough for it to be significant. Plus, the move pool differences will still be there.
Yeah, we'll see how they do it.
Because, unlike how they do it in with regular trainers, gym leader trainers don't have their Pokemon set to have move pools just at whatever level they're at. They always have a couple of moves thrown in.
TMs, things that aren't actually legal, levels that aren't legal.
Yeah. Well, I think in this case, levels aren't going to be an issue because I think everything's going to be scaled down to the same level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like one of those kind of tournament things.
Also, within the storylines, it's already been leaked out, so might as well. It's not really a spoiler because, again, already leaked out.
Get to the point.
You get to fight something that's not really a Pokemon, but shaped like a Pokemon.
Yep. A giant fucking metal Tyranitar.
It's not just steel type, it's a robot.
You fight a giant robot. From the screenshots and the short video, it looks like whoever was doing the gameplay footage there was using his Typhlosion. But who knows what type it is? Who knows what it will do to you? And how the hell it ties into the story?
Oh my God, it's Gozira!
How do you reconcile fighting a giant robot with your Pokemon? That's not regular battling them back and forth. That's having your Pokemon fight this thing that's probably lethal. That seems a little bit, if not evil, at least morally questionable to me.
Well, that's what makes it even more badass.
End's gonna have a shit fit.
So cut is not lethal.
Apparently not.
Metal claw is not lethal.
Dude, fucking guillotine isn't lethal.
Come on. Just look at it this way. You can take a level 100 Pokemon, go into the beginning part of the game, and make it use the strongest move in its move pool, and all the level 2 or 3 Pokemon is going to say, so-and-so fainted. You think a level 100 Pokemon using something, I don't know, like a flamethrower, I don't know, a wild charge. You'd think against a level 2 or 3 that would be kind of lethal.
One would think.
Nope, it just faints. Pokemon are apparently immortal. Yeah.
It's nonsense, but we love it.
Yes, I mean, I honestly, in the end, what it comes down to is Nintendo did the whole fainting thing so that they could get past one, kids don't complain about things dying in the game, and two, to get past censorship
and logic.
Well, no, putting that actually ruins logic if they faint. If they die, that would be more logical. I'm talking about things that I did that was more positive about it.
Okay.
Kind of threw out logic there. No, it works. I mean, it doesn't always make sense, but it works. But yeah, anything else new in the games that we have yet mentioned? Obviously, the Ice Age that's going on. At least half of Unova is frozen, and you're in a different half of it. At least the first couple of towns you visit aren't going to be from the original game. They haven't announced too many new gym leaders, and they haven't said which ones exactly are returning. So we've yet to see about that. Anything else, Mark, Harvey?
I think that's it from my notes.
Looks awesome.
Yes, it does, and
it does look interesting. Very
yeah,
interesting.
I mean, they're really trying to make this game something that you'll really want to get. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see which other generation Pokemon they add into the game, as well as Unova Pokemon, because in that section of Unova you get to see other Pokemon from other generations.
Now, do we know yet if the starters are the same as from Black and White?
Yes, they're the same starters.
Yeah.
Balls.
Yeah, I know.
I know the Typhlosion kind of brought you some hope, but no.
No. All that you can assume from that is that the fight against the Tyranitar probably goes on later in the game. Now, what is interesting though is just what Pokemon are going to be available in the wild now.
Well, I'm hoping they pull a Pokemon Yellow here for the starters. That's what I'm hoping for. Because
that would be interesting.
It'd make it interesting.
But I'm more interested in the fact that for the first time ever, Eevee is going to be available in the wild.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
One thing we actually haven't mentioned that they're adding, not exactly to the game itself, but when Black and White 2 come out, they're going to be expanding the Dream World, and over time, from what I hear, make everything else that has the Dream World
ability.
Yeah, Dream World ability, a Dream World combination at all is going to come out.
Yes, they have a ton of things that still is unreleased, including every single starter with Dream World abilities.
Which some of which have only ever been released in Japan.
No, not even.
I was pretty sure that they gave out actual legit Torchics in Japan.
Yeah, but not via Dream World. That was just during an event.
No, so I'm saying over Dream World they haven't been released at all, but there have been some events where these things have existed.
Yes, they've existed, but not enough. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they release it, and other information about Dream World being that you are no longer limited to taking simply one Pokemon with you when you reach the Tree of Dreams, or whatever it's called, at the end of your path. You can take at least a couple of the Pokemon you encounter along the way.
Not bad, not
yeah,
bad.
Thankfully.
What I want, though, and it involves the whole multiplayer kind of over the internet thing, is as I told these guys, I've always been a big trader when it comes to online, and what I really like, because it takes a long time for just one Pokemon at a time, is a batch kind of trade. Like, you set 3 Pokemon.
Speaking of trading, there's another thing I would love for them to find a way to get rid of, is to keep these damn, I don't know, kids or whatever that put on their hacked Pokemon onto there or whatever.
Oh, the stupid thing, I remember that.
Just to show off what Pokemon they have, and they're asking for stuff that legitimately does not exist.
Like a level 1, just any level 1 legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Like
except for the dragons.
Except for Gen 4s.
Yeah, except for the Gen 4 dragons, which can be. And actually, I believe when they released those and people forgot about the online traders from Platinum, people got screwed over.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? What I want is a complete reset first when they open it up. And just like give back all their Pokemon and then just use that rule.
Yeah, what I'm looking for,
like
in terms
if you try and enter what you want for the trade and you choose a legendary, it automatically blanks out the lower levels that it cannot be available as legitimately.
What I'm looking for in terms of multiplayer things is something that they did in Hard Gold, Soul Silver, and they took away in Black and White that I want them to bring back, and it's level scaling. So that you can have proper 6-on-6 matches and have everything scaled to level and not have it just be 3-on-3.
Yeah, I mean, they did it the 6-on-6 level scaled when you do it via the infrared.
Yeah, but for some reason, they didn't make that available online.
Yeah, I know.
I like that for the online, because like, it's just, if you do a whole ranking thing, you want the choice of whether you want just 3 Pokemon or 6.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be interesting to have like a 6-on-6 battle in a rank, rather than just 3-on-3.
Yeah, I mean, even the online tournaments that they do, they only do 3-on-3.
Like, 3-on-3 is okay. I mean, it's just, if it's repetitive over and over again, you kind of want more.
Yeah,
I think the only reason they did the 3-on-3 thing is because that's what the usual rule in the anime is.
Yeah, but even then, it's just like...
And that's dumb, because this isn't the anime, this is the games.
Yeah.
They've got nothing to do with the anime.
I'd love for a 6-on-6 kind of ranking duel.
Yeah. I mean, me and Harvey saw the anime-style video for Black and White 2, and god damn, it looked awesome.
It was pretty badass.
Yeah. And I wish that was more like the anime.
Yeah, if shit ran more like that in the show, I'd still be watching. I'd still be finding time to watch it when it was on TV, let alone trying to find it online. I'd be sitting in front of my set.
Yeah, no, honestly, the Pokemon anime, while fun to watch occasionally if it's on, has become kind of tiresome just because the stakes are never feeling high enough anymore.
No, because basically it's just Ash is going through the whole thing, and it's...
You're going through the motions at this point.
Yeah, it's the same crap over and over again.
Which is why there's a lot of fans asking why can't they make the Pokemon manga into an anime.
Yeah, that was good because it progressed, because it's new characters each time.
Yeah, not only that, but
it's
shit actually happened that was violent.
Yes,
I mean,
know.
an Arbok got cut in two.
I remember I told you guys that.
Yeah, current Pokemon anime, how I figure it...
Though they're scaling it back now.
Not that much. Not that much.
The way I figure it, lower stakes means a shorter fence, which means no climb to the top, means absolutely no motivation.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I have to do one... When I do a review for manga and anime, which I'm planning to do, be sure to have that whole Pokemon... It's a certain manga where it's basically like how Digimon went.
Oh god, yes.
I will do a review on that.
Experts, or whatever it's called.
I will do a review on that, and trust me, it's not good.
I showed you that where the kids are literally fusing with their Pokemon. I could have sworn I showed you.
That.
Yeah. I will do a review on that, and that will be...
Is a Pokemon manga
it
where...
is horrible.
Yeah, there's a Pokemon manga where essentially...
Kids have this like crystal, and then...
That's embedded into their hand, and lets them fuse with their Pokemon.
And the main
character has a freaking Zekrom. So there's no like starting at the bottom. He's already started with a fucking legendary. That's his starter.
No.
I mean, that's like if you start a new Pokemon game, it's giving you the choice between the 3 dragons or something. That's essentially what they did with this manga.
My life hurts.
But yeah, I will do a review on that and a sort of other things. I kind of want to do Bleach as well.
Oh god, Bleach. And Naruto's not getting much going for it either, actually. Might as well throw this in at the end of this news segment.
For the anime for Naruto, I just watched something that I shall never unsee again. And
which thing was it?
You know, the pain thing?
Which thing was pain?
Basically all of the whole fight scene with Naruto and Pain. It's retarded.
Well, yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's retarded. It looks like in Flash. It looks like it was made in Flash. Like there's one part where Pain's running through the water. It looks like Roadrunner coming through.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. And then there's another part where Naruto goes into like the whole QB form and like smashes Pain like he was into the ground like he was a nail into a piece of wood. And it was so comical, and it's not supposed to be funny, but it was hilarious.
Wow. No, but speaking of Naruto, there's one thing. The manga's called Naruto. Do you know how many chapters have gone by without us seeing the guy?
Yes, but we're back.
That's ridiculous. Even Bleach hasn't gone that long without us seeing Ichigo. Or at least mentioning him.
Okay, what's up? My hair's still orange. Next panel!
Anyways, we're going off topic again. Go get the game for Pokemon Black and White 2.
Yeah, well,
at least in
Back up. First, get Pokemon Conquest.
Yes, Pokemon Conquest.
Yes,
if it comes in a bundle, get that.
Well, it's not going to come in a bundle because Conquest is coming out soon, and Black and White's not until the fall.
You're going to have to spend a lot of money because it's all separately. This sucks.
It'd be cool if they had
it would be,
like a bundle where it's like you buy Conquest and then you get half off or something, or like a quarter off when you pre-order.
It'd be interesting, but honestly, the Pokemon games have never been that pricey to begin with. DS titles that come out, they're usually around the mid-range of the price range.
Yes.
They're never at the high end.
Yes, but what I will say is that while they don't usually start too high, the price never depreciates.
Oh, no, but that's for the simple reason that they know those people will still buy it at full price.
Yeah, it's bullshit. The fact that Black and White are still less expensive than Heart Gold and Soul Silver, while not an inaccurate comparison, is still pretty ridiculous. $40 for straight up silver, Soul Silver now, without the whole box, without the accessory in it. Blows my mind.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
So yeah, now that are we done with backing up now?
Yeah, I guess we are.
Okay, so yeah, pick it up. It's gonna be in the fall, so
yeah, get the games, check them out. They're gonna be big. They're really going all out in these games finally.
So yeah, moving on to our next part.
No, let's wait a bit.
Do you want to take a break then?
Well, yeah, I mean, we've already been going for half hour. I believe that's our usual stick here.
All right.
We've been doing this for a while now, right?
Yeah, but usually we can go a bit farther, but for this one, I think we're
good at cut off, right, everybody?
Can make it easier for our director for uploading everything and just section.
Yeah, remember, this is my internet speed in the way here.
Oh, yeah.
Producer, director.
Yes.
Whatever. Okay, I'm the one wasting megabytes here. Alright, so we shall take a little break and we shall see you in our next part where me and Harvey will talk about our weekend together.
I prefer when Bob wastes megabytes, and also the way you said that is very strange.
Yes, well, that was the point.
Technically true.
Yes. Alright, bye everybody.